with the dragon mod, there is a whole bunch more dragons coming to Path of Titans in the future, and today I'm talking about what will be the next dragon to come to this mod. This is the Noviana, and it's a quadrupedal dragon, which is here to mean business. This is quite the showcase. Timestamps for everything will be on the screen now. There's only 2 sections here. We're talking about the size, and then we're talking about the new animations, showing previews of this upcoming dragon. But yeah, if you are new, feel free to subscribe, because as soon as this comes out, I'll be making a video showcasing it, and then I'll probably be doing a stream playing it. So yeah, feel free to subscribe if you are new. But other than that, let's get right into it. So, the size of this dragon is what we'll be starting off with first. Now, to say it simply, it's a big dragon. It's not a small dragon, it's a big dragon. It's not the longest dragon in the world. Comparing it to Ophis, it's not long, but it is twice the height of it, roughly. So, this could probably punch quite high, you know, it's probably packing a punch at that, quite literally. We have a side-by-side shot of Ophis, Noviana, compared to 3 big carnivores: Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, and the Primordial Tyrants, Giganotosaurus, which is a big dinosaur and is one of the strongest carnivores modded wise and in the game overall. So here is the size graph. You can see that the dragon is taller than the Ophis, roughly double the size of the Ophis, and is, well, if you know what the Ophis is, that is currently the only dragon in the game. It's a semi-aquatic drake-like dragon, and it's really cool. It's like a sea serpent in that sense. The Noviana is a roughly similar size to the Suchomimus, which is still quite a large dinosaur, that especially in its tier, considering it's around 2.5 meters tall, which means Noviana is probably 2.5 meters tall. It is a little bit smaller than Giganotosaurus, and it is a lot smaller than Spinosaurus. Well, obviously Spino is the biggest carnivore in the game, so do bear that in mind. This thing will essentially be a similar size to Lambeosaurus, another quadrupedal dinosaur that is in the game, although Noviana is not a dinosaur and it's also a carnivore. We also get to see the length of Noviana 2 by a comparison overhead shot of these same. You've got Ophis, Spinosaurus, Noviana, Giganotosaurus, and Suchomimus. As you can see, Ophis is the longest, Spino is a close second, and Noviana and Giganotosaurus are probably tied at being the similar size or length as each other. Then Sucho is very small. It really does show how small Sucho is, and that kind of fits with its combat weight, because Jesus Christ, that thing's actually tiny. Either way, judging by the size of this dragon, it's probably gonna have quite a high combat weight. However, it's not going to be stronger than Ophis, because look at Ophis. Ophis is huge. However, Noviana does specialize in land and not the lake, so it does trump it there. It'll be faster, probably have a lower combat weight, do lower damage, but have roughly similar health. Obviously, that combat weight means it's lower and takes less hits to kill it overall. However, it's a pretty cool looking dragon, I must say. I'm pretty excited now that I've seen the size of it. It's very cool to see, very neat. But yeah, I feel like it's not wide, it's long, and it's tall. So that's really what it is. And let's get into the animations to show off what this dragon is. And now we have a lot to go through. There are a huge ton of animations from my last dragon video up until now, showcasing the Noviana. Yes, this has been over the last week, so we could be seeing the Noviana coming out in the near future, and to me, that's very, very exciting. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Firstly, we have a bite animation. Of course, this is a fast animation by the looks of it, but it is also looped, so do bear that in mind. That's why it does seem quite fast. We also have a swimming animation next. The paddle here reminds me of the Eotrike swimming, which is probably the furthest away in terms of a comparison that I could think of here, and I can't believe I thought of that. Either way, this is a very smooth animation, and I do wonder how Noviana will cope when it's in the water. Will it be an inept swimmer, or will it be actually good at swimming? I don't know. We also see some other stuff. We have 2 new attacks. This one is a pounce attack, which shows it leap in the air and then do a claw slash in the air and absolutely destroy its opponents. If anything was near it, it'd probably be dead straight away. I feel like that would be causing bleed damage and some decent raw damage as well. Then we also have one thing that's pretty nice, and that is a simple claw attack. So it's probably either going to be a decent base damage attack or a bleed damage dealer. However, I feel like this might be the second lowest in terms of damage output, because I feel like a claw attack for this thing won't be doing as much as the bite attack. However, we also have the tail attack, which could be doing a nice amount of damage as well, which I'll showcase the animation for in a second. Next, we have the sleeping animation, which is a long animation, which by the looks of things means it will be taking a long time to go to sleep, and then you'll probably have to be taking in even longer time to get up. So if you're in a panic and you've accidentally gone to sleep, you won't be able to get up in a good few seconds, so do bear that in mind. What you see is a big yawn and a big stretch, kind of like a big dog. Then its tail fans up and down, which looks pretty neat. It also crosses its arms like a distinguished gentleman, which I like a lot. Tying into the sleeping animation, we also get to see the idle animation for the Noviana. Sitting down, a smooth animation at that. It's a smooth idle animation, very simple. I love the way the head turns. Then I also love how the ear twitches. It's really cool and it's really neat, and I can't wait to see more of it. I can't wait to see this in game with textures and colors and just that twitching ear, the whole thing coming to life. I do want to say this, the developers Kelskora and Nautilis do an absolutely fantastic job at animating these creatures and bringing the dragons to life overall, because it kind of just reminds me of a big scary dog. And we got more animations to showcase. We have a friendly call animation for the Noviana, followed by a head shake. Now I can't wait to see any sounds that come with these animations as well, which is going to be pretty cool. We also have the broadcast call, which I'm pretty sure will be sounding like nightmare fuel, because, well, once you've added sound to these dragons, it's pretty much game over. I can imagine this sounding like a hellhound at that, and it's quite scary. We also have the final call, which is a threaten, and Jesus Christ, it snarls, the way its mouth moves and the way its body moves, it's scary. There's a lot of movement here, and just looking at that mouth is even scarier to me. I don't know why. Another animation is the simple animation showcasing the movement of the Noviana's eye, which is pretty cool. And now we have the final two animations, a running animation and the tail attack animation, which I did talk about earlier. And that's it, everything for the Noviana in terms of animations that we know of so far, and every other thing. This one's getting a whole bunch of love lately, so I probably would expect to see this thing come out within the next month or so in my predictions, because look at all the work it's getting done for it. Maybe it'll come out even sooner, I don't even know, but either way, it's so cool to see, and it's amazing. And that is that, everybody. That is the Noviana, a brand new mod that will be coming soon to Path of Titans, the big dragon dog thing, and it's looking quite scary. If you are new and want to be kept in the loop with this mod and see the full overview of it when it's released and a stream playing it afterwards, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.